I've had a lot of lightsabers delivered to me, and they usually come in a similar packaging. However, I can easily say this is the biggest one I've ever seen. I'm really curious why this packaging is so big. I just found out. Hey, my name is Mr. X. Welcome to the Extreme Channel. We are giving away $1,000 statues to you guys. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey everyone, super excited about this lightsaber from HeySabers. Today we're going to unbox and review it and see if it's one you could use, especially with the holidays coming up. So interesting packaging, as I alluded to in the intro. Seems packaged extremely well. There's like 50 stickers on this. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But let's tear in here. Jeez. That may be the hardest thing I do all day. Alright, so what's the top? I'm really curious why this packaging is so big. I just found out. Wow, I did not expect this. Wow. So I have plenty of gun cases, and this is awesome. I haven't even opened it, and I love it. So super sturdy case. They put tape on the sides, looks like to protect it. All right, so you can see right here, it is a lockable case as well. Comes at 000, so I assume that's the standard default. And I'm gonna, there it is. I'm gonna let you guys see what's inside first. Oh. All right, so there's some packaging. Let's take a look. All right, so first we have a little toolkit with an Allen wrench and some screws. That is probably to secure the blade to the hilt. Next we have a USB thumb drive. That is because this awesome lightsaber has multiple display modes that you can actually program. We have a USB-C charging cable, or normal USB to USB-C. So we have an acrylic stand that's wrapped really well. We have a manual, and again, it's a thick manual, which is probably indicative of the fact that it has a lot of different display modes. We have a blade replacement, so this is if you're just displaying the hilt, you display this as well. We have the blade, of course. Now, this is one of those extremely nice NeoPixel type lightsabers, and they have a lot of different options we're going to look at on their website in a bit. And, of course, the hilt. So packed extremely well, even has cushioning on the bottom. So we're going to take a look at it online as well as right here in the review, but this is their Master Saber with glowing screen. What does the glowing screen mean? I don't know yet. Decent weight to it, but not too heavy. All right, so we got the hilt unwrapped. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the assembly, then we're going to do the functionality, and then we'll look at the aesthetics. However, I can let you know right now, to do the functionality, we probably need to charge it. So I'm going to figure out how to do that first and be back in a few hours. But you will be a time traveler because it'll be like seconds. All right, so got a little bit of charge to it, and you simply do that by removing the bottom of the hilt here. It just screws in and out, and then again, that USB-C plugs right in. And it lines up perfectly. Putting the blade in is like many lightsabers. You slide it in, and then you have some small Allen wrenches on the side. Then you have some small Allen wrench screws on the side to secure it. We're going to do that next. All right, and they do give you plenty of extras, which is nice. The other thing you need to assemble if you're going to use the acrylic display stand. So I tore off all the protective packaging, and it is a pretty simple assembly. Right there. So really quick, before we dive into the functionality, I think let's actually look at the aesthetics first. So here's some close-up video. So when we look at the functionality, I'm not going to go over things like the brightness of the blade because it's awesome. It's kind of like a lot of the standard blades out there. But I really like this hilt. So like I said, it's not specific to a character, but I like what they did with the scoring up here. That's really impressive. So it has a nice shine to it. Then the black matte surfaces mix well. Where the button placements are, I think is pretty neat. And you're probably wondering about that. We're actually going to look at that at the very end of this. But I love the acrylic clear case. And they do have a number of different blades we'll look at on the website. But yeah, cool looking hilt, cool looking blade for sure. But what really sets this apart, which you're going to look at during, I know this was just to look at aesthetics, but when you turn it on, that is the on-screen display. And it looks so much cooler in real life than it's coming across on camera. There, you saw it for a second there. And it matches whatever mode you're in, which is I've never seen before. Here, we'll talk more about it in a second. All right, so we're going to dive into the functionality of it. And this is incredibly difficult for me to display because it could be like a 12-hour-long video. Because to be frank, there's functionality via the button. There's functionality via the motion that you're making. There's functionality on an app. And then, of course, you have the added functionality of the USB drive where you can create a lot of custom stuff. So we're going to kind of walk through this together. I do know when the blade is off, you have a few things you can do to affect the sound, the lighting effects. But let's actually turn it on, and you do that by holding the power button for a second.
Power on.
And then, let's see here. All right, so basic functionality. Press the button once, it's going to turn the blade on. Also lights up down here, which is incredibly cool in my opinion. I've never seen that. That's probably the master screen they were talking about. So if you hit it once, you do have the blaster block effect. You see it appears different places on the blade.
Color change.
So I held it for 2 seconds and it starts to go through the color change cycle. So let's look at the different colors we have here. We have dark blue, purple, and it doesn't always show up on screen the exact same. Pink, red, white, it's really going through the whole RGB color wheel. Some of these colors I can't even describe.
Color selected.
So we stopped on hot pink because, hey, that's me. So this, oh, okay, I get it. All right, so I got it down now. Press it once, it's the blaster effect. You hold it down for a second, it starts what's called the drag effect. So the on-screen thing is making an interesting aesthetic look. And then it's almost like you're dragging it through a wall or through the floor. And then if you hold it down for 2 seconds, it goes into the color change. If we hold this for 2 flashes, there are 8 blade effects. Let's see what we can get it to.
The second.
Apparently this one's called the second. Oh, that's pretty neat. The on-screen is different as well. Oh, the blaster effect sounds much different. What about the drag effect?
Color change.
Oh, too much.
Color selected. Color change. Color selected. The learner.
The learner. Oh, that's kind of neat.
The Dark Lord revisited.
All right, Dark Lord revisited. All right. Again, some cool changes on the actual hilt here. This is awesome. I really like the hilt. Let's try one more.
The champion.
The champion. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson style.
Serenity. Flash blade.
Okay, so there are blade modes, and then there are blade effects. And it depends on how long you hold the button. So 1, 2.
Broken ignition.
Broken ignition. See that? So this is actually one of the blade effects, not the blade modes.
Idle.
And I believe this is actually one of the blade modes. Wow. And each time the on-screen effect on the hilt here changes. I am really impressed by this. We're going to try one more. I know I keep saying that. Hatred. Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right, so what I'm loving about the functionality of this is a number of things. First of all, I love that on screen. You know, originally when I was talking to them and they were like, I really wanted a character hilt, a specific character. And they're like, we really want you to showcase this one. And I can see why. It is something so incredibly unique. You know, the case I've never seen done before. And then the fact that the hilt has its own screen that matches the different modes of the lightsaber is really impressive. Then to go even further, that they have blade effects and blade modes and blade flashes. And not only does that change the lighting, completely changes the sound components of each one. I am really digging this. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Of the dozen or so lightsabers I've had on this table, from a functionality perspective, this one blows the others away. Great job, HeySabers. I am really impressed. And I hope you can see that in my excitement. And we're going to do one more.
Dark Ages.
Dark Ages, even better. This is great. Now, the crazy thing is, I've only touched the surface. Like I said, there's actually motion controls. There's actually an app you can hook up to this. It's almost endless what you could probably do. So let's check out their website really quick and then come back. All right, so again, check out the link in the description. Extreme, the code Extreme, XTREME, will get you additional monies off. But here's their website. Pretty cool. They got Darth Vader with a Halloween theme the day I'm filming this. And right here, you can sort it out by what price range you're looking at, what theme you're looking at. So, for example, replica sabers are traditionally characters from the movie. You see Rey here, Ezra, a Beskar saber, Leia, of course Luke Skywalker, all of those. My particular one, like we talked about, I wonder if they put it under cool sabers. Let's check out. It's not. There's a replica Darth Vader. I don't know where they put mine under. Mine should be under freaking awesome sabers. Let's look under new arrivals, see the new stuff that they have. They have an Old Master Maul. That's really cool. Man, I want so many of these hilts. They look amazing. There's a Dooku saber. So let's just take a look at this one. So first of all, as I said, you can choose a lot of things. They're all that Xenopixel. That's that really, really bright blade. You can choose different sizes for your blade. And again, password box is with your case that comes with it. That's one of the reasons you do see these sabers are a little bit more expensive than some other companies. They do provide worldwide shipping. It's express shipping. I want to find the one that I have here. It's probably under bestsellers. It is right here. So this is the one that I have that we were looking at. And again, I love that screen function. Yeah, you can see it right there. It's just amazing. I did a lot more actually after I filmed that for you guys, and it is so cool. Again, the password box that I have, or you could just do the standard box without a password. This is the password box. And what is the price difference on that? I think it's pretty negligible. And you can choose what blade. I think they gave me the 28 or 32. I didn't really check it out. But yeah, tons of cool stuff. Fantastic looking website. Great graphics, great pictures. So definitely check them out. So many different options. It could be a little bit dangerous to go on here if you're going to buy a ton of them. They also have accessories. So, wow, even gloves. So the custom cases you see is $169. So that's significant, and that's about the price difference you're seeing between this and the competitors. But I think it's awesome and worth it, especially if you're going to cosplay. Here's a bunch of cosplay favorites. That Dooku. Oh, I really want that one. So definitely check them out, HeySaber.com. There's a link in the description below. All right, so I am a big fan. I like this a lot. You know, initially, I like to keep the hilts on a wall. I'm going to keep the blade in this one because there's so much cool stuff I definitely want to show my children, even though they won't be interested. But wow, thank you so much, HeySabers. This is great. I highly, highly recommend them. Use the code EXTREME for a great discount. There's a link in the description below. Make sure to check them out because if you're looking for a unique saber with so many different market options right now, they are truly doing something unique. And if you're not going to buy a saber right now, whether it's for yourself or someone for the upcoming holidays, just comment on the video because we're doing the normal giveaways. As we try to grow this channel, we like to reward you guys for watching and subscribing. So because of that, every 5,000 milestone when it comes to subscribers, we give away a couple $1,000s worth of statues. We've actually given away over 20 statues. To win one was easy. First, you got to be subscribed to the channel. You'll get bell notifications when videos drop. Each video that drops, you want to make a comment on those videos. We pick a random video, we give away statues based on a comment. You can say whatever you want. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Hey, thank you so much again to HeySabers. Please check them out in the description below, their website. Use the code EXTREME. I really appreciate them, but more importantly, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.